Hi everyone, so just snuck out. It's Friday afternoon, just gonna go for a quick fish. Haven't had a fish in a couple of weeks, and the content that I put up over the last couple of times has not been great. I've been trying to work on it, but haven't had a lot of time. Anyway, we're gonna sneak out for a fish. Weather's not looking so great. Got a bit of clouds over the top of me. I just thought I'd take advantage. The tide's pushing. So we'll see how we do. I'll catch up with you guys once I'm there. So just coming up to the spot. Hopefully today we have some luck. Did a bunch of changes on all my lures. You guys would have heard in my last video. Not a big fan of the treble hook. It does so much damage. So I've changed all the lures that I bought in the last couple of weeks. I've just changed them to singles, some inlines, and see how we do with those. Hopefully we still have some success. The loss ratio does go up, but I'd rather do less damage to the fish, because they can unfortunately do quite a bit of damage, those treble hooks. And you would have seen it last week. We were pulling them in, but we were also doing a bit of damage. So we'll see how we do today. Just got down to my normal spot. Sure, a lot of little juvenile fish hanging around here, just breaking the surface. Oh, it's quite muddy. Looks like we've got quite a bit of shallow water here. Anyway, let's see how we do. Fingers crossed we have a good day of fishing. I'm not going to fish for too long. I want to just maybe do an hour. We'll see. This is a little plug. What is it? It's half an ounce, if I remember correctly. Oh, there's a chase coming. He's pulled off. So just where that fish had sort of pulled away, that's the drop off for the ledge. We'll see. Lots of fish sort of popping their head up there. It looked like a bunch of mullets over there. Yeah, lots of little fry in here. So this water is so active at the moment, which is really great. It's positive. We'll give that lure a little bit more distance this time around. It's right on the other side, so there's a bank right there. I'm going to bring it in with a bit of pace, see if we can excite something. Lots of little flies at the moment on the water, just coming off on to me here behind me, and we'll see. Yeah, the thing about this water is, a couple of weeks ago, not a couple of weeks, a while ago now, I was throwing some sort of just below surface lures, and that was getting the most sort of hits, and then it just changed up in a week, and the top water seemed to be the better one. These little poppers seem to be well, they did the most damage. You guys would have seen in my last video. Water's quieter today. The wind's just started to blow. As you can see, there's some weather coming through. Oh, some heavy movement on the right of me over there. I'm going to actually throw across. Some fish breaking surface all over here. Lots of chasing. Got a lot of sort of fish breaking surface. There's something big over there. I think it's probably mullet. Let's throw across it and see what we can get out of it. So with it, I think this is actually, yeah, this is a half an ounce. It really does toss a mile on this ultralight outfit that I'm running. Sure. So the flies are really starting to lean into me here at the moment. I don't know if it's flies. There might be some mosquitoes. Yeah, we might change up. So again, like I say, last week we had good success on this this lure, and today it's been very quiet. I've only had a couple throws, but much quieter than last week. first couple throws that already pulled in a couple fish. But it's still early. Let's see how we do. Oh, there we go. Something's come there. It's starting to swim around it. We had a chase there. I'm going to keep going in that direction. Well, I think I am going to be here for probably another 30 minutes and I'm going to get rained out, unfortunately. The weather is really starting to pump it a bit. Let's see how we do. Let's speed it up a little bit and see if we can get some more noise out of it. Well, this thing doesn't really need much more. It's quite noisy as it is. Sure. Very, very dark. I might even throw a skeet man and see what happens with that. Yeah, I'm going to throw over there to the left where I got that other fish to follow. I'm going to bring it in a little bit slower than normal and see if we can entice a response. Yeah. Sure, it's beautiful this afternoon and the water is so nice. Again, that half house just throws so great. There we go. And you guys would hopefully, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's something chasing. Just got busy on that water as I started pulling it through the drop off there. Yeah, I'm being it's flies. I'm being annihilated by flies at the moment. And let's see what we can get out of it. A little bit slower. So from the video last week, and I know it was a very long video, a lot of gaps in between, you would have seen we had sort of immediate response on the lure, and then it slowed right down, and then it picked up again, and then it slowed down again, and it picked up. So it was quite a strange one. It's hopefully we can get a response here. I'm gonna do it a little bit slower this time and see whatever it was, because we've had two follows there now where that lure's landed. Sorry, I just want to check. Unfortunately, I still do have to keep an eye on my phone and nothing happening. Oh. Lots of little fry here on the left, just having a go. Okay, I'm going to toss a little bit more to the right over here. This ground's so soft. You can see here where the mud is. We've had a lot of people walk through here. Assume the guys are chasing prawns or something like that. Oh, lots of little chases here on the right here. I assume there's some younger fish having a go. nothing of significant size. I mean, it's breaking the water. Oh, you can see it just there so right in front of me. Just on the right here, you'll see the water's been broken there, and I don't know what it is, if it's a fish tailing or just a mullet chilling. I'm going to throw across it and see what we can bring out here. So, like I was saying, I don't know if I said it when I got in, tide is pushing. We are a little bit off of the high tide. I would say we're probably about between a half and three quarters sort of up. The water's just starting to creep over that bit of grass over there that I normally go stand on. Oh, so many fish are just here. It's amazing to see it there. Anyway, let's see if we can get something going here. Oh, you would have seen that. So we had a topwater hit. So beautiful right now. Let's go over here, let's see. Birds are all starting to come in now. We had a little bit of a chase here, nothing. I think we've had chases and you guys would have seen it. I'm going to give this a couple more throws and then I'm going to change it up. And I'm going to try something else. Yeah, my normal sort of lures. Oh. Oof. Something got chased there. Let's see how we do. So I'm panning this whole area as much as possible. There's some shallow bits over here on my left. So a little bank here. The river flows up that way, and there's some shallow sort of banks on that side, and there's just a little drop off, and the fish just hang at the edge of it sometimes. So as the lure just gets pulled over, they'll have a go. So just on the inside of where that lure landed now, we might get something. Yeah. I haven't seen a lot of chase in the water. I mean, there's movement, but I wouldn't call it anything exceptional. I might go down to something a little bit sort of below the surface and see if that makes any difference. I really want to go on the right there. I'm going to take a walk over there and see what's going on. Maybe toss from there as well. It's just started drizzling on my shoulders. Oh. But you can see, I mean, there's some movement just here. I wonder if I should try a little skeetman and see if that brings anything out of. Maybe there's a bit more in here than just some Leeries. The tide is pushing. Ooh, that ground is super soft and super wet, which is never a comfortable feeling as you walk in it. Ooh, and it smells so bad. But there's so many little fish just here. I'm gonna change up. Show you a little fly hanging on me there. I put a little olive colored in. Sure. So much little fish here. Oh, singles are great, but ooh, they are sharp. Okay, let's see. I think it's called a fisherman skeet. I can't remember what this thing's called now. A fisherman skeet. Now, I've not had tons of success on this lure. I've hit hits. I can't say that I haven't caught fish. Oh, look at it. It's so busy right here. And there's a little fish just tailing right here. I'm going to toss right over the top of it and see if we can get something to come out there. We'll do a little jerking motion there. There's weed right there. So there we go. I'll leave it for a second. See if we can get something else to have lots of little fish having a go here on the left here. Oh, lots of little fish. I'm trying to stay low, so if it's anything apart from a Leerie, you would have seen now just as I move there. Oh. So much going on this water over here, but I haven't seen anything. Just doing a little dive every now and again. Oof, that was right here. I'm going to throw it over my left shoulder here. There's fish chasing right here, and they're not small. I'm seeing some decent sized fins every now and again. Okay, let's try again. I'll try just over here. So I changed out the hooks on this, and then, yeah, I think I'm going to change them to a smaller hook. I think these were 3Os or 2Os. I can't remember what I put on here. Maybe a smaller one, like a number 2 or something like that, and see how that goes. Ooh, we're going to change up. Put some other lures last weekend. Maybe try. I don't know what I'm going to try. Let's see what we've got here. I'm going to try one of my... Actually, I'm going to try one of these new ones that I bought over the weekend. See if... I haven't seen how these swim, so I'm going to give them a try. I'm actually going to try white and red. These ones do have trebles on them, so I'm not a fan. So it's a Strike Pro. I don't know what this is. A Taste Stick. Strike Pro. Okay. Taste Stick is what's written on the box, so that's what it must be. I've never fished with these. I don't know how they swim. Gonna see how we do, because these have already ready to go circles on them. They don't always work with my stuff. I use these little easy clips, and those things are great. I'm just going to try and push it through the... Wait. Good old treble destroying my fingers. I'm just going to try and push it through. There we go. And see if we can get something else. I don't know how these throw. I don't know how they swim. I'm just going to give it a pull and see what happens. Very much a surface lure, okay? Oh, guys, if you're not seeing it, there's a little fish tailing right here. Oof. And you would have seen there, chase something away there. So something just popped its tail out right there. I don't know if you guys saw it. I'm just going to bring it through again and see if we can wake something up there. It doesn't fly bad. It's not great. I'm going to go back to my normal 2 options. There's fish right there. Let's see. The wind just catches us as I was pulling it across there. I go a little bit slower. Oh, I think I just chased something away there. And there's fish going around it. I'm not seeing anything hit it. Oh, flies are leaning into me here at the moment. I think this might go back in the box. Again, you can see something just moved there. I don't know if it's just something getting out of its way, getting out of this lure's way, or it is quiet today. Alright, let's try. I'm going to change up. The little flies are all over me at the moment. Definitely not a fan of these hooks. This striper, okay. Okay, doesn't really tell me what this thing does. Anyway, let's see what else we've got in here. Got some poppers. I'm just gonna go to the front. There's some fish literally tailing right over here. I'm gonna go back and change up to a white, and I'm gonna actually walk around there and see if it might be a little bit more than just a white floating here. Yo, the flies are hard at the moment. You can see the fish right there. Oh. So there's fish hanging out just over there on that bank. Let's see. Let's see if we can get over them. We did. I'm just gonna take it slowly. A lot of activity at the moment. So I'm just doing a retrieve, stop, retrieve and a stop. See if we can get anything to, I don't know if, oh, and there's fish tailing right there in that shallow bit over there. Just see the tails popping out there. So I'm going to have to move around a bit, because if I go where I'm at the moment, I'm throwing right into the grass. So I'm going to try and go on the bottom of that little grass patch. I mean, there's fish right there tailing, right here in front. So many little fry just here. I'm getting mauled at the moment. It's going to land right there. Oh, and fish woke up. Whatever it was is scared away now. I was hoping it was going a little bit further than that, but the wind is playing against me here. Oh. I think we're going to go back. There's fish there, but I don't know if it's anything it's going to take. There's so much going on here. Okay, we're going to change up. We're going to go back. We're not getting any luck out of this here. We're going to go back to where we were. Well, not where we were, just here. But I mean, there's so much movement in this water at the moment. It's weirdly, it's not in the deeper parts. It's just in the shallow bits over here. And there's fish right here. Those look like mullet just hanging around there. Toss one of these bad boys and see what we can do. So I'm using these little clips. I'm not against tying knots. I just, especially when I'm trying to sort of get the best lure for where I'm at. Changing lures is much easier with these little clips, you know, because otherwise you're cutting off, tying on, cutting off, tying on, and then you're back at leader. Changing leaders out. And they've been good, they've been strong. I've never had one fail on me. You know. Let's see. So this one just goes below the surface, and oh, I don't know if you guys saw that. A little chase there. We're getting some chases there. Oh, lost him. There's a little bump there. So you know these ones hang out just below the surface, and they do a little wobble from left to right. And you know, I've had success on these, and you know, for a long time I was catching quite a bit of fish on them, and then it just went quiet and I changed up. You guys would have seen in some videos I went to the plug, and the plug just started working its magic. So definitely shows you got to have a tool bag of options available, and that day it might be something else, you know. But I'm also trying to find, so I'm carrying, instead of carrying 100 lures around, just carry a couple lures, and these ones are good. That little Garrick plug has been really great, actually. Really has been a good result on that. So I would say, I mean, I caught my PB on those plugs in this little estuary. Volume wise, the one that I'm throwing has been by far the biggest hitter. You know, I've got quite a bit of fish out in one day, whereas the plug has been my biggest fish. So yeah, all depends what you want. You want big fish, less of, and there's no science behind that. I'm not even going to pretend there's a science behind that. Oh, there's lots of activity just on the edge here. I'm going to toss there and see. Right over the top of that, whatever that was. The problem, I've got to keep this high because I know there's weed banks there. Ooh, so much activity just on the left of me here. It looks like we've got a lot of sort of juveniles chasing here, which I wouldn't complain about. I mean, I just literally had a little, let's go, yo, that wind literally took that thing from far further left to the right there, and amazing how this wind is catching this little lure. I'm going to chase. Come on, come on. I might change it even back to the plug, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just toss it across quickly and see if I imitate a plug, what the result looks like. And just keep it high, see what happens. Now, oh, if you guys saw it was right here, just a fish tailing right here. I'm going to toss on the other side of it and see if I can get it to move. But that was something. Take it a little bit slower now in movement, try and keep it a little bit below the surface. Sure. That's something special. Get out. I think I just felt a raindrop there. I'm gonna go back to plug. See if there's anything else that's interested, but I think we're gonna have a scratch here today, guys. So that's what I've been throwing. Wait, so I just stepped in some deep mud there, and that's what I was throwing now. That one's been pretty good in the past. But again, like I say, we have hit and miss at the moment. So. And the fish might not be feeding, you know, the ones that are chasing. I get that little Garrick plug out and see. So I've got this little one, single hook. Again, just to do less damage. I hope that one works. threw that way up high. Oh, here we got. Oh, going again. I'm going to slow it down a little bit and see if we can get it, but we had a chase there. Clearly not a big fish, or not as hungry as I was hoping, but we had a chase and we could see him breaking the surface, which was nice. Let's see. Oh, here he comes again. No. Sure. Right. Oh, damn it. Let me just get this down. Sorry, guys. The birds can be a bit of a menace here. Or I'm the menace and the birds aren't. Keep it as low as possible. Sure. Very quiet, huh? Oh, there's a little Canada right there chasing. Move back to where I was. It's very quiet here. Throw over that way. Oh, something. Oh, he's having a go, but he'll not. Come on, dude, lean into it. I'm gonna move over a little bit. Oh, looks like there's been some grunting here. Some nice little hollows here. Move up, see if I can taunt anything out of in for a meal. Sure, this ground is it's getting a little bit tricky dicky now because it's so many little fry here though. It's amazing to see. So there's a bunch of fry just in front of me, probably sort of lengthwise, maybe about 5 centimeters, yeah, 50 mil. Yeah, a little bunch of them just here, hiding in the weed over here. You guys won't be able to see it, but it's so good that there's so many little fish hanging around here. I mean, it definitely fares well for this activity of this water for the future. Again, oh, there we go. Oh, here's a big one. That took a long time. I don't know how big he is now. He's not that big, but I'll take him because it's been slow. Did I tighten up all the way there? Oh, I felt I put my drag on too tight. Oh no, he's on the surface here, so he is taking a little bit more drag. I think he's coming towards me now. I don't think he's realised that's not the way that he wants to be going. Anyway, he's a smallie, but I'll take him. I'm happy to have a fish. Oh. Oh, I think I foul hooked him. He looks like he's been foul hooked. Oh no, he's good, he's in the head. Oh, he's not that small. He's not a bad size. Okay. It's not my biggest accomplishment, but not my smallest one, so I'll take it. Oh, just got him actually. Sorry, I also want to make sure I don't get zapped by a brand new hook, so I got you, pal. I'm gonna try and just grab him with my glove. I do not like getting zapped in the hand at all. It's an uncomfortable feeling. Okay, bud, okay. And there we go. I mean, he's a decent sized fish. I'll take him. There we go. And gone. So one fish, not bad. It wasn't small, not the smallest I've caught, but at least leaned into it a little bit. So I'm happy to have one on the board. Never nice to come do a fish and get a strike out of for the day. Oh, there we go again. Nice little follow just there. I think as the tide is pushing, the fish are starting to just creep up over the bank. Okay, I'm just going to reel this in, and then I just need to check work-wise if there's anything. I did step out a little bit earlier today. I'm going to bring it in quick and just check my... Actually, I'll just leave it there and just check my phone. I'm expecting a message for some work that my team are doing next week. Just make sure we don't have any new surprises in my inbox. That I do. Okay, I'll get back to my phone and nothing major important at the moment. Some work to do. So I should not have left that. I think this thing just sinks right down, straight into the weed. Okay. That's fish go. I'll take it. The thing just plopped in that water on the other side there. Move back up and see if we can then tie something across that little spillway in the middle here. So just along there's a deep bit in the middle, and if I stand there I can pretty much throw a nice length of that deep water, which gives me more opportunity to to lure something out. I'm going to move up there now. I just want to... I just felt my... I gave my rod a clean this week, so it's been in pieces. I just realized that the top section was not actually all the way in. When I threw it, I could feel it loose. A very uncomfortable feeling. When it moves up. Oh, so much activity. It's great. Nothing that I'm chasing, but at least, like I was saying, those little minnows and stuff that I was seeing now, you know, those are 5 centimeters, 5 to 7 centimeters. Next year, let's hope they're going to be bigger and actually chasing. Oh, this ground is so soft. It's been so wet. We've had such great tides, and the ground is so moist. You step into a portion, you actually sink quite a bit deep into it. So you can see there's a push right there. Oh, is that something? No, just my lure breaking this. Oh yeah, and we got something chasing. Come on, come on. Yeah, backed off. A little bit over to my left again. Give me a nice perch here, because I really want to be on this left side. Oh, sorry little guys, didn't mean to give you a fright. That's where I want to be. I'm going to keep it moving quite a bit because there's a little bit of wind out there. Not really making the noise you want it to in this, the surface the way that it is at the moment. Oh, it's beautiful. This sort of afternoon weather. Yeah, dark cloudy sky. But I mean, you can see it. It's so smooth. Yeah. It is unfortunate that it is so shallow here, though. A nice little area to play around with get a nice swing on with a tube or something like that. It would be amazing. A tube behind a boat is what I mean. Sorry, didn't give all the details of what I meant there. A tube behind a boat, but that's too shallow here. You will see your ass big time. I just feel that I've still got a bit of looseness there. The eyes are not all tied up. I'm just going to tighten that. Yeah, I'm trying to get that lure above the water. There we go. Yeah, that's better. That's all lined up. It wasn't looking so lined up there. Oh, it's so beautiful. And the other thing that has become great, or has become sort of good about this water at the moment, is we don't have all this weed that used to be here. Like, you pick up a trail every now and again, but I mean 6 months ago this place was covered in weed. Every cast came back with a ton of weed on it. You know, made fishing a little bit more of a challenge. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Something's woken up there. Come on. feel that was the world's laziest fish there. He sort of gave it a follow and then took off. Okay, anyway. I'm going to go a little bit further over. That's right on the other side. So there's a bit of shallow water and then there's a bit of deep water, and we're in the deep water now. And I'll bring it a bit slower. The water's smooth now, so it'll make the noise that you need it to. I'm going to just... Oof. It's so amazing, this water at the moment. I hope you guys are getting it. The rod is at the right level. I don't feel that I've got enough on that. Let's try to go a bit down. So I reset everything, cleaned everything up. So some of the stuff that was set before was not so great. Should actually just check it with my phone, but I'm sure you guys are getting a better view now. Yeah, that's okay. Sure. Looks like this might be a one-hit wonder day today. Anyway, can't complain. Some people come here, including me, and you scratch, and you throw 1,000 times and you still scratch. Oh, so guys, I had one and then I lost it because I was trying to put the camera on. Anyway, I've got 3 more minutes and then I'm done. I said that 10 minutes ago, but I need to get going. Sure, that was something. I'm going to just keep you guys on. Hey, it wasn't a big fish, but anyway. It was something. I've got low battery at the moment, so yeah, I might lose you guys. And this is officially the last cast. I need to get going. Okay, I'm out, guys. Or what do you think? Throw one more lure? I've got 2 more minutes for 10 past. Maybe we do it. Let's see if we can entice something out there. Okay, last cast now, because I think if that works out, yeah, it's going to be 10 minutes past. Alright, let's see if we can entice something. We had a couple strikes. Lost fish, 1 kept fish. Okay, we're out of here, guys. So Alright, so good evening, guys. I mean, you can see it's been we had 1 fish, which is not bad. We lost one just as I turned the camera back on, but I mean, what an evening. So beautiful out here tonight. Yeah, I said it so many times, I'm so lucky to have access to this beautiful waterway on my estate. And, when it works, it works, and when it's quiet, it's quiet. It's okay. But the nice thing is, and you guys haven't seen it, there's so many little fish here, which is just positive for the future of this waterway. Anyway, guys, Catch you on the other side. Like and subscribe.